You're a popular man. That's what happens when you win.
That's not what happens, yeah.
How does it feel to be in
I'm
the playoffs?
not good at this.
No, you're great at this.
Oh, no, it always feels good. For our guys, I always tell them, I didn't take this job to try to win a bunch of championships. What we've been trying to do is establish a culture here of how we defend and how tough we can play. It doesn't look good all the time, but we're results-oriented and continue to try to look at our process and how we're doing things with our skill development. IQ, a lot of that's just guys playing a lot more. And we have a lot of multi-sport guys, which sometimes those guys have sports IQ, but it's nice when you have guys that understand basketball. But we're built with, the way we're built for it is with a bunch of multi-sport guys, and I love it. Just grinding it out.
Well, this was definitely a grind of a battle tonight. How much do you think having this type of game in this atmosphere with the physicality, the speed, kind of help you get ready for the playoffs coming up in a couple weeks? Yeah, the physicality we knew. We watched on film from their last game with Franklin at Latrobe. They're very physical. So we knew it was coming. Our guys got to keep composure. And I think for the most part they did. But, yeah, we played a lot of close games. We played a great schedule. Didn't win a lot of the non-section stuff, the tough part. Our section was a grind, but I think our schedule was good for us, and we had a lot of close games. So hopefully getting in the playoffs, we can get a better seed. In a close game, if we can play a close game, that'll help us. That'll benefit us.
Doug, you've done this longer than me and won more than me, I'm sure, but having these multi-sport guys that have had success, right? You've had pretty good programs here.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a winning skill that translates to them?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Carmen Metcalf is a perfect example of that. I mean, we don't find many three-sport athletes anymore.
Yeah,
football, baseball, yeah, no. Because we're all demanding them so much,
right.
all the time. Because, I'm the basketball coach, so, hey, I'd like to have you. But I love, and I try to work out all the time with John Ruane, our schedule. So those guys who want to come in the summertime and their skill development, they can. Yeah. And so that's all we can do, And so we're trying to build where we get more and more kids, and our coaches are working with one another around our schedules. So we can get more of those guys. So I do think it brings. Carmen is a winner.
Yes.
Our baseball guys are winners.
Yes.
Like I said, sometimes it's not an ugly win, but nobody says that in the paper really. It's just a dub, So, and that's what we talk about. We're just continuing to I want these guys to be part of getting things going in a good direction, and I think they've done that over the last 3 years with us.
Yeah, it's one thing I reflect on. I think it's something we overlook as coaches. We look at all the skills from physical to basketball, but winning is a skill. Once you learn how to do it, I thought tonight your group really hung in there, and they had a sense we were going to win. There wasn't really a panic button. Was there a specific concept or skill that helped you tonight, or was it more mentality? I
think it's a mentality. All over our locker room, Mark, is built for it. Solve problems, don't react to them.
I love that.
How you play matters, like all those things. I'm not making it up, right? Those came from somebody before us, right? But it's that mentality we're trying to, overcoming obstacles, injuries, other guys stepping up. And that's what we do. That's why it's such a great life skill. These guys that are playing sports, right? It translates, man, to being tough with the real big things that are going to happen to them, right? Moving forward. So we talk a lot about that stuff, and it's about, again, I love these guys, and coaching these guys is my favorite thing. Like I've told, you guys on this channel before, you wouldn't know if we win or lose on our practice tomorrow. You won't know it because it's the same effort all the time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you my favorite line that I stole. Basketball is just life sped up. The stuff we see in life just happens faster in basketball. Yeah. They're lucky to have you, and be an educator, you can tell that matters. Really happy you'll get to extend your season.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Love our guys.
Before we let you run, I want to hear just how you kind of put this now to the side. You're in the playoffs. You've checked that box. Still have Kiski area. Still have some business to finish. How do you push that to the side and continue to stay focused at the end of the regular season?
Yeah, I think it's what I've already said. It's who we are. It's we haven't, our focus, if we focus too much, right, on winning championships, most of us are disappointed.
That's right.
And so our focus, again, is, are we doing things right? Are we coming to work every day? Coach Ridenour has picked up our defensive stuff. He's doing a lot of our defensive stuff. I'm doing offense. Got a couple young bucks in there that are willing to say whatever they think, which is good. And then Coach Divins played here. He knows all the history. Yeah. So it's kind of like I love our staff, and they've done a great job of trying to keep. I say our guys do it, but I think our staff has done a good job of keeping our guys engaged. Our practice, we don't have a lot of guys standing around. Everybody, our JV guys are getting they're getting the snot beat out of them in practice. We're hoping that translates as part of our culture too, to where guys understand what it takes to win. Talking about learning how to win.
Yep. Well, you definitely got a nice win tonight. Go and enjoy this with
your
your
staff.
Staff.
They're all nice.
Well, enjoy this with your staff and team, Coach.
Okay,
again,
thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Absolutely.